Now, this is interesting because it's about its development or absence of development. Because let's put it this way, if the state doesn't provide basic infrastructure, it hurts not just population, but also business. Because business benefits if people are educated, because they don't need to invest in their education. Obviously, business benefit if the population is healthy, because otherwise they will have a lot of issues with their employees, their rotation, or even providing healthcare to them. But the main thing, obviously, good infrastructure like roads and logistics, because otherwise they need to build their own. So without state investment, the quality of the factors of production, the economy stalls. And the business, even if they want to grow, face barriers and spend resources on things that should be already provided by the state. What makes it interesting? Because it's not this obvious. You see, at certain cases, if there's access to a very cheap labor, very cheap energy, and very cheap natural resources, business is ready to invest and in the roads, and in the training, education, and in the healthcare. Because they still need to do some math to ensure that, well, they get the profit. And here is a very important remark, because state should really consider how and from whom it takes the money. Because obviously, when business invests in infrastructure, in this and that, most likely we're talking about foreign investors. And there is a ways to play it smart, like China did. For instance, okay, they allowed access to the cheap labor, cheap energy, and cheap resources, but in exchange of technology. So in the end, they could produce their own products. We don't see the same outcome in the same Ukraine, which was really rich with resources and technology before. And by 2021, let's not mention what happened from 2022, by 2021 was the most poorest country in Europe. Or Bangladesh, which is producing most of the clothing for the world and still not really going through the economic boom. It's a very delicate matter, and if you allow business to invest, well, it really depends on the state if this will work out for the country at all.